It's Nicole.
And Nicole.
And we are back with another fabulous Nicole Squared video this evening. And before we get started, please be sure, as always, to like and subscribe.
Hit the buttons.
Hit the buttons.
So quick, so easy.
So easy. And be sure, if you want to see upcoming videos from us, that you also click the little bell and let us know down below in the comments also if you'd like to see us do any particular videos on anything. And feel free always to invite your friends to our channel.
Yes!
Like and subscribe.
Come watch.
We enjoy your support always. So tonight we're going to do another fabulous review of the Anastasia Prism palette.
It's so pretty.
Just look at the packaging. Look at this glorious black, velvety, and the gold lettering. It's such amazing detail in it. And we went a little hog wild with it tonight.
Yeah, we used a lot of it.
I'm not gonna lie, there are 14 colors in this palette. 9 of them I have on my eyes right now. So, and instead of doing a live, we tried to do a live, like, application video, and we could not get it to upload, sadly.
It was very sad.
So we just did an application before we went on camera, and we're gonna go over the colors that we used with you and what we did, so we can get right into it. Alright. Oops, sorry, I got kitty hair on my...
I am not 100% sure, but I heard that that palette is a holiday release, and once it's gone, it's gone.
It is. It's very true. It is a limited edition palette.
So if you want it, like, get on it.
Better go out and get it, because once they are gone, they are not going to restock them, and trying to find them, you're going to pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm giving it a little quick cleanup here before I show it to you. It's been very loved tonight, so I want to show it to you in its best light here, so I'm getting all the extra. But this is the palette. As you can see, it has a vast array of colors. Now, I've heard some people say that they don't feel like this palette is very cohesive. I feel like you have to have a lot of creativity to use this palette, and you have to have the ability to be a little bold, because these colors do go well together. You just have to use a lot of imagination.
And they're definitely bold. But I mean, there's a brown and, you know, a warm tanny yellow color and a gold and a copper.
There's a couple ochres, and
there's enough that you could do a really subtle look if you wanted to, but I don't think that's what this palette's for. This palette's really not for subtle looks.
You don't have to use, you know, these super shiny and super pigmented shades in here if you don't want to, but they look great together. They also look great with the mattes. So, I mean, you can do kind of a matte and a foiled look, and it still looks really good together. So, we've watched a few tutorials on this one to kind of get some ideas on some eye looks. So, there's a lot going on out there, and we're going to show you just a couple of looks that we did tonight with it. So, well, let's just hop into, I did a cut crease tonight. I'm still new to cut creases, so this is why I'm using a lot of colors on my eyes. And I'm gonna show you the first color I used, just because it's so darn intimidating. Is this bright yellow right here.
I love it though.
That is called Sphere, and by far is probably the most intimidating color in this palette when you first open it.
It's loud.
It is very loud.
It really is.
But, you know, it's really like, once I've got it mixed in with all these other colors in here, it was my upper crease color, and blended, it blends like a dream. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with doing like a little sunset look, whatever you want to use. It's gorgeous, you know, you just gotta learn to blend it, that's all.
And they're Anastasia Beverly Hills, so they're gonna blend like with minimal amount of work.
Exactly, and you know, the nice thing about this palette is, unlike a lot of palettes out there, there is very little kickback as long as you're not being really rough with this palette.
Yeah, be gentle.
Not what Anastasia is for. They're very, a lot of them are, I don't want to say loosely packed, but they're packed loosely enough
very
so that
soft.
If you dig into them too much, you're you're gonna end up looking like you got punched in the eyes.
Yeah, you don't. You just tap it. That's all you have to do. Just a little tap, and that pigment's gonna do. And you can always go back in, but they are very pigmented, and you don't need a lot of the color.
And one really good pointer is, you know, instead of using like a wet brush with some of these, you kind of go into the powder with your brush and then spray it afterwards. Something we've discovered that you know, helps the color distribute a little more boldly, but you don't want to go in there with a wet one because some of these foiled ones especially, it mats them down, so it makes it a little harder to work with. So you just gotta learn
be gentle.
The techniques.
Be gentle with your
of working with
palettes.
it. Yeah, you don't want to hurt Anastasia. She's good to you when you're good to her. So.
That's right.
So yeah, that was actually the very first color I started with in this look tonight was Sphere. I'm actually gonna take the brush out. As you can see, I haven't even used the brush.
It does come with a double-ended brush.
It does, and it's a nice brush. It's very soft. I have tried it on my fingers. I haven't wanted to break into it yet. So, so I started with Sphere, and then went into my crease with both Eden right here, and Saturn and the outer V. And kind of blended those out together, and then I'm going to go right over into this Obsidian, which is also kind of an intimidating color as it's black, and carved out an extreme kind of crease in there, and just worked on blending those all together, and used also the Unity, which is like this tan kind of khaki color right here on the upper brow bone, and just to give a little shine and a little shimmer, I went in with this beautiful, beautiful color called Lucid.
Oh, it's magic.
It's so magic. It's beautiful. It's shimmery. It's a perfect like brow bone color.
Yeah.
Or an
inner corner
or outer corner kind of color.
It's so pretty.
It's perfect for all of that. I mean, it's actually perfect for like a strobing color in the middle.
Oh yeah,
too.
that would be really nice. Yeah.
So then from there, I used a little shape tape and carved out the crease, and then I went in with some of the crazier, a little more bolder colors. I started off in the inner corner of my eye with this Eternal, this beautiful bronze kind of shimmer color, and then moved up to Osiris, this one right here, which we're going to have her do some swatches real quick in a moment here. But it's like a purpley bluish with like a pink shimmer. It's got a lot of dimension to it, so it's really pretty. I did that on the outer corner, and then it kind of strobed in the middle with this dimension. It's like a gunmetal kind of purple mixture. Super, super gorgeous. So I mean, I literally was all over this palette tonight. So, you know, while I'm going to let Nicole explain what she did, she did quite a few, you know, we did a kind of a similar look, but we used some different colors. Yeah. So we've kind of covered the whole palette tonight.
I used Unity right here for my transition color in my crease. And then I went in with Eden with a fluffy brush and just did my crease and a little bit above my crease. And then I did Saturn, which is this really pretty orange down here, a little bit lower.
Saturn and Eden, I love these colors together.
They really do complement each other.
Very well together.
And then in my corner, in the back, this half of my lid, and up a little bit, I blended this Throne, and oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. It really is. And then for the inner part of my lid, I did Eternal, and then closer to my corner, I did Pyramid, and then I did my brow bone highlight and a little bit of corner highlight with the Lucid that she was talking about. That is just, it's to die for.
It really is to die for. It's like one of my favorite colors. That one and Dimension are two really great like highlighty colors. One's a little darker, one's a little lighter. So
let's see, between the two of us we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We used 11 out of the 14 colors, so we really did give it a thorough try, and they're all just beautiful.
Absolutely. And you know, like I was saying before, the packaging to this is just absolutely gorgeous. And you know, they always have the bling with the lettering in Anastasia, and their even their logo is very cute. The Anastasia Beverly Hills logo,
Yeah.
which is all over the palette. But I mean, I think they did an exceptional job with this palette, because I know that I'll let you do some swatching while I'm talking about the other ones. But I know there's been a lot of debate about the shift from the modern Renaissance palette to the subculture. The subculture had a lot of mixed reviews. Some people absolutely loved it, and the ones that loved it, loved it. The ones that did not like it, returned it and were unhappy with it. I think some of that may have fallen on a production issue. I feel like when it was first put out, it maybe was rushed out a little bit, and they had some problems with, packing the colors down tightly enough, so people were getting a lot of kickback with it, and they were getting a lot of fallout with it. However, some of them got, a first issue and have had no problems with blending. One of my coworkers absolutely loves her palette, and has made some beautiful looks with it. So I mean, it's all in the beholder, what you do with these palettes. But I think that this was a great step up from subculture even. As much as I'd love to own all of the palettes, because we're palette freaks, and we don't as many as we possibly could.
Seriously, way too many if we could.
The one thing that we would have, in case of apocalypse, would be makeup palettes. We'd always look gorgeous, even if zombies were attacking. So
end of the world, and we would still be fantastic. I know that
when they say, you watch some of these shows, they're like, they would never have perfectly manicured brows and be perfectly made up.
Yes, they would.
We would. Because, we have enough makeup to, last until the end of time. And we keep buying more.
We really do. It's a serious addiction.
So, half of the reason that we've decided to make videos is because we have so much amazing makeup to share with you and to review with you, because we can't help ourselves. So
it's our passion. We love it.
We love it.
I'm running on an arm here.
I know.
I swear, as the videos go, the swatching will improve. Better at it. Although I have seen worse ones.
But that's an even better swatch than my first.
Alright, so let's see if we can get you turned in the right direction. There we go. Alright.
There we go. Alright. So this is a rundown of all the colors in the palette. I mean, as you can tell, there's that sphere, and it looks really
so
crazy.
Yellow. Here, let me. There we go.
I will tell you what, it is gorgeous when you learn how to use it right. It really is.
The metallics are beautiful. The mattes are beautiful.
Everything.
That silver right there.
It
is unreal.
Single color in this palette that I don't like, and I think that that's your fear sometimes when you buy palettes is, I like this one, I don't like that one.
Right, you're like 5 out of 14 colors. And
there's some you're like, I'll use this half, but not this one. Just every single shadow in here is so different but so similar at the same time that it's hard to not want to use a little bit of every single one and just find out what kind of different looks you can make every day.
Yep, so many different looks just in one palette.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll probably try and post some videos some pictures rather on our Nicole Squared page on Facebook of some other looks that we may do with this, and I have some pictures I've saved of the first couple of days when I was playing with it. I did a very pretty sunset eye. I was super proud of it. So if you're looking to do that, please head over to our Nicole Squared page and feel free to ask questions. If there's anything that we didn't answer for you tonight about this palette.
Post pictures of pictures that you love or makeup that you want to know more about.
Absolutely, because we love your ongoing support of our 2-woman empire that we're building of makeup. So
we're going to take over the world.
We are, and we're going to be beautiful doing it. So
how much is this selling for?
That palette is $42.
And is this at Ulta and Sephora?
As far as I know, it's an Ulta exclusive, and it is, like we said, limited edition, so get your paws on it while you can, ladies, because once it's gone,
go get it, because it's real pretty.
And you're not going to regret this palette. You're going to love every single color in there, so you should definitely go pick it up, and when you do, be sure to post some pictures either in the comments or on our Nicole Squared page, because we want to see the different looks that you go ahead and do with this palette as well. So as far as I know, that's all that we had to cover tonight.
I think that about wraps it up.
So everyone, we hope you're feeling beautiful inside and out as always, and as Nicole said, have a wonderful night.
Bye.